Like, what are you talking about when you're talking about burnout? Some of the things I put together, like no joy in even fun days. I think in a lot of cases you get to that point where, like I remember a time where we won something to go see like a police dog and everything, and I got a call that I had to fire an employee, and on top of that, I was already thinking about these things on my day off, and I was supposed to be off, but I couldn't because then I had to talk with HR and I had to do all these things. So then it just mounted. I could feel this mountain coming over, and it was such a fun day, but I wasn't there. I wasn't present. You know, so that's obviously some of the burnout that comes into play. Getting angry at all the little things. I think we've all caught ourselves.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm checking the boxes right now.
Right?
After going through this. Yeah.
I think that's what I notice the most when I just feel irritable about everything. I know I'm in that burnout mode and I gotta do something to adjust.
I think I agreed. You got to do something. I'm fortunate. I know Megan she realizes those things and she'll be like, oh, take a minute. Like she'll call me out on it. At the time, I can be a complete dick and, you know, be upset because she's doing that. But I let things process and you take a minute and you're like, okay, I did do that because I was snapping at all kinds of stuff. And it's not good for anybody in the house, right? So I appreciate her when she does that, even though sometimes my reaction isn't the best. But, you know,
And
these are
And I think one thing that we're going to talk about here in a second is just how you get around these things. And I think in a lot of cases, when you catch yourself snapping, just communicating and saying, hey, I'm going through this right now, leaning on other people. That is one of the biggest things I learned last year that I didn't do previously. And I wouldn't talk to my wife for like a week. I know that but we would have short little outbursts because I would be stressed about something I wouldn't communicate, and she didn't know. She can't read my mind about the 10 things going on. But we found, especially recently, like just sitting down and talking about it. Like there could be a little thing that, you know, it make a mountain out of a molehill. You know, it definitely happens, but that can happen internally. So just communicating about those things before they get into that mountain. You know, so
sometimes that's hard to do. I know, just like working all day, you come home from work, you walk through that door, you're on right away with your kids and family. You go through all your routines, you get the homework done, you do bath time, you do all the stuff. And by the time you go to bed, sometimes it's just like, I don't want to talk. And then, you know, you find yourself doing things that aren't beneficial either, whether it's having a drink or, you know, I think you were going to hit on it, scrolling on your phone.
Next thing.
Like, it's just that's not helpful either. And you're filling time with things that aren't benefiting you. And what I learned, and I'll let you get into, is actually hurting you even more from a cortisol perspective.
I just had that the other day. I had a really bad day. We're sitting down for dinner and my wife's like, how was your day? I'm like, I really don't want to talk. And like, sometimes you do need to let it out, but other times I'm like, look, I need to I just want to focus on family time the next couple hours and forget about it.
I got to shut that down. Yeah. I get that. Been there.
Yeah. Well, and that's perfectly okay. Obviously, like craving isolation is one of my key points here, that if you're constantly craving that isolation, you probably should talk with someone. Like, I've been there and it's like, hey, I just need a minute. If you constantly feel yourself taking that path versus talking to someone, that's the point. Like, hey, you honestly probably need to sit down and talk with someone.
Yeah, so, something's going on.
And you hit on it, choosing screens or alcohol over kind of, I consider like playtime is one of my biggest things. You know, your family's in the living room and you just tell your kids, hey, just go on your tablets. Like, I need 10 minutes, and then you pop open your phone. Like, we had a realization and we were very honest with each other over the holidays where we leaned a lot on our screens. It was stressful for me because I'm trying to hit a particular number. You know, Kel with just having to deal with a lot of the kids because I'm busy with work, and I didn't realize that. And we're both on our screens, and it's like, wow, there was times where you had to kind of catch yourself. So
I funny like how quickly we try to distract ourselves sometimes, and you catch yourself and you're like, I just spent an hour on my phone. What am I doing?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Usually, and you know, I've done the exact same thing. And usually what happens is as I'm mindlessly scrolling, something comes up about being present with your family and all that. And I'm like, oh man, what am I doing? Shut it down. Yeah. Like, and so I get gut check there, but yeah, then there's the whole anxiety of like, oh my gosh, why am I doing this? Am I spending enough time? Did we make the most of the day? Like,
Yeah.
dad guilt. I think that's a real thing too. Always questioning you're doing what you can every single day, and
Right.
putting that added pressure on yourself too.
Yeah.
I find myself doing that a lot lately as well. Like, did I spend enough? Did we have enough fun today? Did we do this? Did we do that? And then you add that with work and everything, and your anxiety levels build really fast.
Exactly.